I have so many stories from Japan, but I need to tell you about how I got there in the first place. A plane. Yes, I did get there by a plane. Like, smart ass. There's better bits to the story than the method of. I get it. Okay, I got there on a plane. I was originally planning on going to Japan with Itch as a little guy besties fucking outing. I don't know. A little vacation. And then I learned that Runa and her bestie guy, Joey, he's fluent in Japanese. And I went, hi. Dude, you've lived in Japan for a year and a half while you were doing studies. I will pay for your flight to Japan. Because it's cherry blossom season. I get the flights are kind of a thing because they said they wanted to go to Japan. The flights are kind of a big bit. They were going to pay for their own hotels. I'll fly you out as long as you act as a bit of a tour guide. Lucky? It was incredibly lucky. Big fucking thank you, Joey. Love you. And also, Runa, you're great. And Hitch. And then about 2 weeks before we were going to fly out, I got a text message from, by the way, Belle Delphine, who I hadn't heard from in a year, with just flight booked. Hey, I'm coming. Put yourself in my position here. Yeah, me and Belle are friends, but I had not spoke to the bitch in a year. She had just disappeared off the face of the earth, and she had just popped back up in the last, few weeks. And now she's on the trip as well. Okay, cool. A week now before we're flying out, I think someone told me that Peach might be coming to Japan, so I messaged her to check. And it turned out Peach Jars, who has been my friend for 5 years, who I hadn't been able to see this entire time because my visa got denied from America, she just so happens to be flying at the exact same time. At the very least, 10% of OnlyFans LLC revenue is in the sky above Japan at the exact same time. If either of our planes go out the air, they lose their business, right? So now my American friend that I haven't met in 5 years is coming. Then I learned that Morgpie is also coming. Not someone that I've been super close with, but one of those mutuals that we've had, that we've kind of chit-chatted in DMs on often. That would be amazing to meet her too. She seems lovely. Let's go meet her too. And then another thing. I can't believe I'm saying this because I haven't said... I've never told anyone this. I used to watch this channel way back in the day. God damn. Fuck, chat, this is this is a little embarrassing. The channel's name was SourceFed. When I was growing up, on YouTube, they had this show called Table Talk, and it was essentially just a podcast. It was the first time I'd ever seen a podcast. Oh man, there used to be this person that they had on Table Talk back in the day, and her name was Jessica Negri, and I used to very much like her. She was very, very funny, and I was watching her when I was a teenager. God damn, fuck, I'm sweating so much. By the way, your boyfriend is lovely. When I was a teenager, I had a little bit of a crush on Jessica. I've sweated through the shirt. I had a little bit of a crush on Jessica Negri. But look, I was young. I was a man of culture indeed. She did cosplay, and to be honest, when I was growing up doing YouTube and stuff and gaming, it was really cool when I watched her doing that. And then as I got older, I sort of didn't hear about her as much. But when I started doing OnlyFans, and a bit before, I went, oh fuck, Jess does OnlyFans. Jess. We're on a first name basis, don't worry. So when she did OnlyFans, it was still kind of cool. She was a bit of an inspiration still, because it was quite nice. I was doing it. She was doing it. She was the person I grew up with. Really cool. And then we met, and oh my god, she's an awful person. I hate her now. She's dreadful. No, she was so sweet, and I was trembling. We spotted her as we were walking down the street. Sorry, I had to do it. I spotted her as she was coming out of a train station, and she had bright pink hair, and I went oh shit, that's Jessica Negri. And I'd said it to the group that I was with, and then 5 seconds went by where we were all just staring at them, and then Belle came up behind me and just pushed me from behind and go, "You say hi then?" And I went, okay, this isn't surreal at all. So I said hi, and I was wearing a face mask and everything, and I just popped up to her and went, "Hi! And she went, Finn!" I could have died. Thank you, Jessica, if you watch this. That was a core memory moment. That was so fucking cool. I'd known that I knew that she was coming on that same flight with Peach, and I was so goddamn scared. I sweated through my shirt that I was wearing. I was trembling. I don't think she noticed, but I really hope that she didn't. But I got a selfie with her, and then we went out to karaoke, and it was the best time ever. It was great.